Hey beauty chameleons, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome, and if you're not, thank you so much for coming back. I love you all and just having so much fun. But in this video, I am going to be showing you another nice everyday look that you can wear to the office, or even a nice, I won't say a very overly glammed event, but you can wear this for a nice dinner out with your girls or with that special someone in your life. But I'm going to be showing you guys a summer glow tutorial, and in this tutorial I'll be using, this is the eye look I'll be showing. This is a mix of fleshy tones and purples. And then I also will be showing you guys how to use, if you haven't seen my review on the limited edition, the Temptu limited edition enhanced kits in Summer Glam and Summer Glow. Well, in this tutorial I will be using the Summer Glow blush and highlighter to show you how you can get a very soft look and a glowing look with the limited edition kit. So if you like this look and you want to see how to create it, stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay, let's get started. Now, the very first thing you want to do for this tutorial is definitely prime your eyelid. I have already primed my eyes, and I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. Now, the very first shadow I will be using for this look is my shadow by Lorac Cosmetics, and it's called Serenity. Again, this is my favorite lid color or highlight color that you can use. Now, you can take any flat shader brush. I'm just happen to be using a Sigma SS252. I've had this brush for over a year, and it's still a favorite Sigma brush. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that on the lid of my eye, just using patting motions, because I want that lid color to really pop. You're going to go all the way up to about the crease area right here. Once you have that color applied to the lid area, take a pencil brush, and it could be any pencil brush, and grab a little bit more of that highlight color. You can place a little bit in the inner corners of the eyes and along the inner first quarter of your lash line, the lower lash line. This will create a nice pop along the eye area. I will also ahead of time go ahead and do my highlight, but only at the peak of the brow, so about right in this section here. If you create a triangle, it should be right in that area there. And then we're just going to leave that color just like that. Now, the next color I will be using in the crease is a color from Smashbox. This is called Cabernet. It's a really beautiful burgundy color. I will be taking my MAC 217, and I'm just going to lightly just tap a little bit on the tip of the brush, just like so. And then we're going to start applying that on the outer V of the eye, just like so. And then we're going to also start running it on the upper portion of the outer V and start blending it a little bit out toward the brow bone area, like so. And then we're going to start blending it into the inner portion of the eye area. So just simply do that and slightly take short blending motions back and forth. This will help blend it out and soften up as we move closer to the highlight color and the brow bone area of the eye. So we don't want a really heaviness we want it really heavy in the crease and the outer corners of the eyes, but we want it to fade as we get closer to that brow bone area. Just like so. Now, if you want a little bit more, and usually I like to have a little bit more concentrated in the inner corner of the eye, go ahead and just grab a little bit more and just keep it on the inner crease of the eye area. This will really give it a little bit more drama, that I like at least. And I know that some of you like too. And then once you have it blended out the way you want, what we're going to go ahead and do now is just softly blend a little bit more. And then I'm going to switch to the pencil brush again and take a little bit more of Cabernet. And we're going to start lining the outer corner of the eye. So just simply go along the lower lash line, blend it away and kind of smudge it a little bit so you can get like a little shadow. And then move it all the way to that inner quarter of the eye, can't talk today, and sweep it under just like so. And this will define the eye shape. And then I'm going to take now, switch back to my 217 brush. I'm going to take MAC Sushi Flower, which is a beautiful pink, and I'm going to use that 217 brush and just tap very lightly so I get a little bit of color on. And I'll take Sushi Flower and kind of start right at the brow bone area and just lightly sweep it up to the outer portion. I'm just trying to create just a little bit more dimension to this beautiful purpley eye look. And you can also lightly sweep it in, but just a little light pressure with the brush. You don't need to apply anything very heavy. And I'm going to turn here so you can see how light I'm touching with the brush. It's very light pressure. And then I'm going to switch again to that pencil brush, take a little bit more sushi flour on the tip, and I'm going to apply it again along the lower lash line underneath the Cabernet that we did earlier, and then lightly flip it back and forth. And again, this will create a little bit more definition along the lower lash line. Just like so. Now once we have that, you pretty much have the eye look done, but what I like to do is go back and kind of redefine that Cabernet, the very first color we used. So I'm just taking a little bit more on my 217 brush, and I'm lightly just creating a little bit more depth in the innermost portion of the crease and blending it out. I'm also just blending a little bit more color in the inner corner of the eye. And then I'm going to grab that pencil brush again, take a little bit of my Smashbox Blackout, which is my favorite matte black shadow, and I'm going to run it along the lash line, and I will run a little bit in the inner corners of my eye just to get a little bit more depth and make that purple look like a darker purple versus just black. So if you're afraid of those black shadows, don't be afraid of them. Matte black shadows are a great way to give your colors, and it could be any color, some depth to them. And it's kind of like if you think back to art class. When you take black and mix it with the purple, with the color, it makes it darker and more shaded of that color. So it won't necessarily make you have a black eye or punch look eye. It just give it more depth. So don't be afraid of that black shadow. But I'm going to go ahead again too and take a little bit more of that blackout shadow and run it along my lash line. This will make my itty bitty lashes appear just a little fuller, and then you have the eye look complete. Now what we're going to do to finish off this eye look, I'm going to be lining my upper lash line. And you guys, if you follow me on Twitter, you know I picked up the Wet n Wild liner, so I had to try that. Now I will just be simply using my Bare Essentials liner brush, and you guys, this liner, I like the Wet n Wild liner much better than the L'Oreal Hip Truth. It's so much more smooth and creamier. I swear after a few weeks of the Hip liner, it is dry, and I'll talk about that in another video. But I'm just going to simply line my eye. Okay, so I have my eyes lined, and then the last few details I'm going to do to my eye. You guys know I love wearing my false lashes, and no, I don't wear them every day, but when I do fun looks like this, you better believe I put them on. I am going to be using the Mod Lash by Andrea Lash, and this is the number, let me back up a little bit, 33. They're just a little fuller and thicker at the base. I like those when I'm doing certain looks, but I'm going to do my lashes, I'm going to put my mascara on, and then I'll be right back to show you guys what I'm going to do with the lip and cheek, breaking out that Temptu airbrush system for the blush and highlight. Okay, for the lip and cheek, I decided to break out some more NYX products and another Revlon lip color. For the lip, I'm going to be using Prune, and it's from NYX. And again, the same technique in the previous video. I am just going to use a very light hand and line my lip. And you're noticing I'm filling in. Prune, if you've seen my previous video, I did a bright purple lip using NYX's Purple Rain. This is a little bit more lighter, not as heavy as that particular lip color, so I like to use this for softer lip looks. I'm also going to go ahead and finish it in proportion. Just putting a little emphasis more on a cupid's bow, and then everywhere else I'm going to apply it on lightly. I'm actually going to just blend my lips. Just like so. That's pretty much all the color from this lip pencil that I want. Okay. Now also make sure that you already exfoliated your lips. Apply the lip moisturizer. My lip moisturizer will vary. I love the Korres lip butter in jasmine. Otherwise I will use Nivea. I will also use, what's the other one I'll use? I don't see it, but I use those generally just to get my lips prepped. And I have my lips already moisturized while I'm doing my foundation, my eyes, and everything. And so when I get to my lip color, they'll be already ready for me to apply the color without being too greasy on the lip. Or greasy, haha, that doesn't make any sense, but without being too overly coated with product. Now the lip gloss I will be using is again from Revlon, and this is their super lustrous lip glosses, and the color is called 60 and it's Plum Pearl. I thought this would be a good color to go along with the Summer Glow airbrush product I'm going to be showing you in just a minute. Just a little bit goes a long way, and you have a really simple, nice, soft lip to balance out with this eye look we created. But now I'm going to break out my Temptu airbrush system, and again, for those of you that have not seen my Temptu review on the kit I'm talking about, I would post a link right here. And then also you can go to my channel. I have a playlist. It's called the Temptu airbrush system, and I have a series of what is Temptu and airbrushing if you like to have a personal airbrush in your home. And then I also have a series as far as how to use it, how to apply the foundation, and then I also have a review on the limited edition enhanced kits and Summer Glam and Summer Glow in that playlist. So definitely go to my channel and check that out as well. But let's go ahead and break out the Summer Glow collection. I really wish they would have called this Summer Glam because it's more color, more punchy. And if you see my previous Summer Glam tutorial that had more coral, so I would have called that Summer Glow because corals and highlights, so you think of glowing skin, right? But oh well. The color I'm going to be using for my cheek color is called Vintage Ruby. So this is what the pod looks like. I'm going to go ahead and get that gorgeous little color applied onto the pot. Now with the Vintage Ruby, you may want to turn your compressor down to the left because this one comes out a little bit more rich than the Summer Glam tutorial. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out. Try to keep the airbrush a little further away from your cheek. That'll help avoid lots of spotting, okay? So you end up with a spotting application. But see, this color is very soft. It doesn't have to go on very heavily. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. See, just a little bit. I mean, boom, boom, you're done. And then you have your Summer Glow color. Now what I may do, because I got a little anxious and pressed too much, I'm going to take that highlighter and kind of soften it out, but this is a very soft color you can use. And the highlighter from the limited edition set, it's called Pink Pearl. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. I love this highlighter. Now, before each time I change the head, what I like to do before I actually apply it dead on, I like to swatch my skin just to make sure I have the proper flow coming out and how much product I would like to disperse out at one time. So kind of swatch your hand before you do it on your face, because some people will do it on their face and like, oh, I got too much pressure coming from the compressor. So you can adjust it, test it there on your hand first, and then once you got the right amount of pressure, apply it to your face. But quick tip. But let's go ahead and get that highlighter on. Again, with your highlighter, just want to use a nice C-shaped motion around the highest planes of your cheekbone. But Summer, I love this highlighter, you guys. It's like my favorite between the two. I'm going to apply just a little bit toward the center of the forehead and the nose, and then I'm just going to get the other side just like so. But it's so simple. The Summer Glow highlighter, you don't need to use a lot at all, okay? I might put a little bit right in the cuticle area. Just don't be careful to inhale too much. But that's pretty much the Summer Glow look. But I super love this. And again, the Summer Glow I think will be another great color to incorporate in your fall collection. Because I'm noticing I just received my Sephora catalog, and just looking across a lot of magazines for fall. I'm getting my August and September magazines, but you're going to see a play up on purples this season. And with that said, this would be a gorgeous way to play into that trend and just enjoy the color for the season. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know many of you guys are going to ask, what are you wearing your nails? If you haven't seen my nail polish favorites video, this is the China Glaze and it's called Let's Groove. I believe this one came out last season, but this is the one I said it's a dupe for like NARS's Purple Rain. I believe NARS nail polish sell for $12 and China Glaze is about $6.99 I believe, but this is gorgeous. And you guys, I've had this on for about a week, so it's about the time to take it off. But anyway, that's my nails. But if you'd like to have a full detailed list of what I've used on my face, definitely go to my blog, which is beautychameleon.com, and I'll have a link in the info box below so you can check that out. Also, you can find Temptu products at Sephora. The limited edition kit is exclusive to Sephora. And trying to think what else. I think that should be all, you guys. If you haven't entered my Urban Decay giveaway, go check out my video on my channel because you have 1 week left to enter. But you guys, stay tuned. There's going to be some more how-to videos coming up. I had some requests on what were my favorite cosmetic brushes I used for my face and my eyes. Some people want to see my MAC collection, so stay tuned. That should be coming up very soon. But as always, you guys, you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.